actually like really good. But if you keep the same 4 or 5 top meta perks for Survivor the same, no one will give a shit and everyone will still use meta. It's just how the cookie crumbles. I think you're just AFK. The what's that perk? I was using no mither yesterday. And I had whatever the perk is that like makes you do everything 9% faster while injured. I had that, bro. Actually kind of cracked. I forget the name of that. Resilience. Yeah, that one. Actually a really good perk. Really good. Like that saves a good amount of time off of gens. It saves a good amount of time while vaulting. Like it's actually really fucking good. It stacks with shit, so you can pair it with like Spine Chill and prove thyself and all the other perks. Oh my god. Honestly, hot take, Leo. I think even if you fixed maps, people would still use slowdown perks. In fact, there would probably be more of a reason to do it because if the maps are smaller, you can proc them more often, so they become even better. Like, I do think the right decision is for them to change their maps and make them just generally smaller and more easy to navigate. And have more balanced loops. What the fuck was that? Okay. Outplayed, I guess. But they have to nerf the slowdown perks then as well. Because what's going to end up happening is people will just run the best shit. And I can already... I can tell that that would be an awful time. Stop that. Breakdown. See, that's kind of smart, right? That's kind of smart. Generally speaking, I think I want more like fun perks. Or perks that introduce like new game mechanics. Like I think Scorch Hook is cool. I think boon perks are cool because it's something new, like it's a completely different mechanic. I really don't like perks that just say like you do X thing faster. Or oh, your cooldown for this is like shorter. Like that's just kind of lame. Wow, that was lucky. Camaraderie is actually like a really good perk from what I've been able to figure out for myself by using it. But the thing is like, it has a lot of conditions and if they're not met then the perk literally doesn't do anything. Like you need to get hooked and be in your second state. You need someone else to be within range. 34 seconds of hook pausing is a really long time. I'm almost wondering if they should just make it so that while you're in the second state, you just like press the active ability button while on a hook, just pause your own hook timer for like 30 seconds or something. But I can already tell that people would just always bring that perk because that's an extra 30 seconds with like very little conditioning, so I don't know about that, but like I think they should They did this with Lucky Break, which is something that I have to condemn. Is condemn the right word? I don't commend. I think it's commend. I don't fucking know. It's good that they buff perks to like an extreme level. Like I'd rather they over buff a perk and then bring it back a little bit than just like bump it up a little bit and then not change it for another 2 years. Like what they did with Lucky Break, where it was like 90 seconds of hiding blood and scratch marks, like that was way too good. But it being at 60 seconds is really nice. It's a pretty damn strong perk. Especially if you pair it like with Iron Will, like you're literally just gone. I think the reason though that nobody uses Lucky Break is because it's not that the perk is bad, it's just that there's meta perks that are better. Like I was using it and it's actually really fucking good. Like you will lose the killer like almost every time. But it's just like, why would I use Lucky Break over Iron Will and DS? Why would I use Lucky Break over Sprint Burst or Dead Hard or Smash Hit? Like why would I use that? Again, it doesn't matter how many perks are made like really good if the top shit just stays the same. Like right now, like think in your head like the most insane survivor or killer perk that you've ever seen in your entire life. Like it does some busted fucking shit, but it has a slight downside. No one will use it. No one will ever use it because it has a slight downside. Why would I use that insane perk with a very slight downside, or that has a little bit of conditioning, when I could just use the same 4 perks every game that are already working great and have no conditioning and are just insane? I'm a little worried for this upcoming chapter. I'm not going to tell you what's been leaked, so don't worry. I'm not going to spoil anything. But there's a handful of perks for that are coming in that I've looked at. I'm like, that's going to be a really good perk, but no one's going to use it. But it's the PTB, and people will complain about it, and it will get nerfed, and so it will become useless. And then no one will ever use it, and so everyone will... I can already see like a few perks that are gonna be really, really good, but people are gonna overhype them and say that they're like broken OP. They'll get nerfed from PTB, and then everyone will go back to the same 4 perks they use every game. And it's just gonna be in the same cycle, where then we're gonna have to wait like half a year for the perks to then be made useful again. But at that point, it won't matter because no one cares. The hype will have already died down. Everyone will just be still using the same 4 perks. So, oh my god. Yeah, exactly. You're gonna have people who say that, especially with that one survivor perk. Again, I'm not telling you what it is, but if you know what it does. And I think some people will overreact to that. Metal of Man meta. See, that's an example of behavior making a very obviously broken perk way too easy to... Like, I think what Metal of Man did was actually perfectly fine. I just thought it was far too easy to get. And they've nerfed it into obscurity to where now the perk is just completely fucking useless. Like, Metal of Man was basically like a replacement to Dead Hard. But the thing was, you could use it with Dead Hard and get it extremely easily. So then you basically have like 2 Dead Hards at once. And that was just way too powerful. Yeah, I would be fine with that. Considering how hard it is to actually proc Dead Hard, I would be fine with just 2 protection hits. I would be fine with that. To be honest, I'd be fine with like almost any buff to Dead Hard. Like, honestly. How did it work? So basically, think about the way Metal Man works right now, except it could only be used once per game. And instead of protection hits, it was just normal hits. Like if the killer hit you 3 times, Metal Man activated. So basically just play the game normally as Survivor, and then you'd have Metal Man, right? You get hit by the killer, that's 1 stack. You go down, that's 2 stacks. You get unhooked, you get healed. Killer hits you again, that's 3 stacks. Metal Man's now active. Then it activates, then you dead hard to a window and pallet, and you loop the killer again. Like, you could probably see why that was broken. It took them, I think, only like 3 months to nerf it. It was around the time of Old Legion, so you had stupid shit on both sides at that point. You had old Metal Man and Old Legion. It was really messy. Wait, did I say any buff to Dead Hard? I meant Metal Man, sorry. I'll be fine with any buff to Dead Hard. Oh my god, bro. GG, I guess, bro, it's over. GG. Yeah, no Metal Man. Fuck Dead Hard. Nerf the shit out of Dead Hard, please. Is going to jail. True. Put it on Reddit and then I'll immediately get canceled on Twitter. Cat misspoke and said buff Dead Hard. It's over. You don't get that unhooking time. Oh, good shit. Good play. Can't even be mad. Press my button too fast. I just fatigued myself, bro. Oh my god. I'm a bot, bro. I'm a bot. I was so free and I fucked it up, dude. I fumbled the bag. That was gonna be an easy 2K. Fucked it up.